Hey guys, it is me, Kisame Unlimited.
You already know what this is. This is a Q&A video where you get to ask us all these lucrative questions and we will answer them. Now, we made a lot of posts. We had 3 different posts of you guys asking us questions. So, going to the older one first. Let's get started.
Ooh la 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 la.
Is your hamster still alive?
Yes.
Obviously. Can you believe it's not butter? No, because it took me a long time to figure out what happened. Another person wanted to know what happened to the Spidey Spotlight videos.
I think I deleted those.
Yeah. Bitter bitch. Well, I have it all in a hard drive anyway, but I didn't want to re-upload them because I was like, it just felt weird. It's like, I'd rather probably
upload. Yeah, I deleted a lot of old videos.
I would probably upload a lot of those old videos I still have on a hard drive. I don't want to upload them as big videos to take up a upload day. I'd probably upload them unlisted and then put them in a playlist. So that way people can always go back who wants to watch it. Instead of taking up an actual day. Kisame, you should open the video singing Baby Shark.
My stupid ass would do that. I would just do that to like fuck around. I would.
Somebody, you gotta laugh at this question. Says, Spidey, why don't you do a rarest card video and show off some of your rarest cards?
I love how I said that to you. I said that to you recently. I was like, why don't you do it? It's like, don't.
I just did. So that box open. Got some sweet pulls. Saw that secret. Kisame, why are you so jealous of Spidey in his Celtic Guardian deck?
First of all, I ain't jealous of that, honey. I ain't jealous. Second of all, I feel like I get that you like it, but like I said before, there are so many times where you act like it's
God.
Yeah. You act like it does something.
God,
don't do anything.
Well, God forbid if I think a card that I like is useful. You are jealous. You're a hater. Another person wants.
I'm realist, and I know what it's like to. Because I know what it's like to use garbage.
Did you guys graduate together? No. You know what's funny? No, because I say this. None of us. I'll say it like this. None of us attended graduation.
Okay.
Because I didn't either.
Okay.
I was going that shit. You paid your senior dues? You know what's funny? I don't know about you. But definitely, I know. My picture's not even in the yearbook.
Your picture?
No. Because, like, Akai and Kenneth, like, they all have the yearbooks and shit. And, like, I've gone through them, and I'm like, all right. If you go through that yearbook, there's no history of me being in that school. Like, at all. There's no print of me ever being there.
Me?
Have you attended any reunions? I went to the high school reunion.
You did?
Yes, you wasn't there. Remember, that's why Ray Joe was there. I had a bone.
Home throw me down them stairs.
No, stop making fun of me on YouTube. I'm like, John, it's jokes. We make fun of everything and everybody. Don't take it so serious.
Oh, I never thought of that.
I've been hating you. Favorite song?
I like this one called. My favorite song currently is probably like She's Sweet But a Psycho, and I also really like a song called Disgregation.
You have ever since you came out, your music taste has changed so drastically. Like I said, it always depends on my mood. Right now, my favorite song is probably a Tory Lanez song that's a flip of an old T-Pain song right now, because it just came out. I'm like, ooh, it's so nice. Or actually, my favorite song right now that I would love to listen to, just takes me into a zone every time I listen to it, is Neo. It's her live performance of the song Orbit. That shit will, like, I sit down and, like, appreciate just the vocal performance on that. She could really sing. And Summer Walker sings some really good songs too, but I can talk about music. Do you guys ever plan to make videos regarding the history of Underground? A lot of those videos got deleted, and there seemed to be some interesting information.
I'll say
Love
this.
the content of what you guys are doing.
I feel like I would, but I just don't feel like anyone cares. And it's funny because we've gotten this comment multiple times, and I still stand by nobody cares.
And people, we care, bro. What's up? What's going on?
No, I don't care enough.
They announced that. You don't care enough. Who knows? One day. Who knows? I don't know if it was recently said in the video or not, but maybe Kisame's thoughts on Castellas and Duel Links. Kusame doesn't play Duel Links, so I don't think you have any thoughts.
Unless they, like, randomly, like, hey, with this new support, this deck could do something. And I'll be like, oh, what?
What would you guys see for a new summoning method?
I would like to see something involving the spell and trap card zone.
I was dead ass thinking the same thing of like being able to summon monsters in the spell and trap card zone, kind of like how it was with Seal of Orichalcos, where they were able to summon monsters in there. I think that would be interesting. What are your opinions on Yu-Gi-Oh animes? But like the cards in the spell and trap card zone can't attack directly.
Imagine they made cards where it's.
What are you gonna say?
I was gonna be like, imagine if they like made card where, but then I thought about it, I'm like, yeah, that sounds a little too much like Pendulums. Like they had these monster effects, and then when they're killed, they become spell cards or trap cards. And I'm like, yeah, but that's basically.
What are your thoughts on the Yu-Gi-Oh animes? I don't keep up with the animes.
I'm on and off. Like I kind of want to watch Vrains. Because I liked Arc V.
I was liking Vrains for a little bit.
Because the only one I haven't seen...
I hate the characters. I like the duels. I hate the characters.
It's like I've seen Zex. I just haven't seen Zexel and I haven't seen Vrains. I've seen every other.
I started watching Vrains. It's just that some of the characters I don't like.
I just think I need to steam through it. It's just when because I watched like the first like 10 episodes. Because that's always usually the route I get.
I got up to 12.
And
I was like, right after 12 it gets crazy. And I'm like...
It's always that.
I know. It's right when you left
I heard
off,
the same shit with Zexel.
Yeah, like right after that, it gets crazy. And I'm like, no, it didn't. No, it doesn't. Stop lying to me. I'm not gonna watch it. I know a Konami bot when I see one. Thoughts on the new hand traps released: Nibiru, Phantasmi, and Geno Material, etc.
I know Nibiru. Who are the other two?
Phantasmi is the one with the dragon that's level 7 that summons after your opponent link summons a monster. He summons, he draws a card, and he can negate a card by discarding.
Oh. Okay.
And Geno Material is a card that I think he's like a hand trap where once you summon it, it kind of blocks off the extra deck. Or I think for one type of summon, some shit like that. I'm not entirely sure because I don't think it got released. And then thoughts on Super Poly at 3. I believe you touched this already on a Banlist Banter. That has been uploaded by the time you guys are seeing this. Do any of you two like Broadway or musical theater?
No.
If so, what is your favorite play or Broadway production? I swear I'm not asking because Kisame is gay. I'm genuinely curious.
Nope.
You don't like Lion King?
That hurts.
You wanted to sit on that side.
Yeah.
I don't know why you didn't want to switch sides. Or sit back. But you don't like Lion King?
No. I don't care for that. I'm not gay.
If you could be any Yu-Gi-Oh card, what would you be? I already know your card. Don't say it.
That wouldn't be me.
That is so you.
Let me get a good look at it.
That's you 80% of the day. You're in that position.
Alright.
Yeah, IP Masquerade, whatever her name is. I don't know. What is your favorite stand-up comedian?
What are you?
Come on, bro. I'm Moja. Your favorite stand-up comedian? I believe that's probably for me.
Spidey.
Dave Chappelle. My favorite comedian.
You know that I think about it. Yeah, fuck you. Dave Chappelle. Jerks up.
Never. I'm going to say something, but no, I'm not going to say that. What is your least favorite part of the original Yu-Gi-Oh series? The story. The plot.
The Big Five.
Why did that man want to be a penguin? Somebody could fucking explain that to me. Why did he... Oh, I'm Nightmare Penguin. Fucking penguin. Your penguin power.
I'm trying to think of like what I honestly didn't like. I didn't like how Joey didn't beat Marek. I never got over that.
That bothered me too. I feel like he won though.
Yeah, he did. He did, and that's why it bothers me. Because I would have loved to see fucking Joey be like, "I'm taking the wing direction."
You know what would have been fun?
I would have lost my shit.
That would have been.
I would have came back, and then Kaiba would have fucking ate his words. He would have been like, "I've been calling him all this shit all this time. He got the strongest guy card. I'm fucked."
That would.
I would have loved.
That would have been a very interesting take. Imagine if Joey was able to get his attack out and then passed out. So he would have won, but he would have went into a coma. Like a physical shock of a coma. And then so he goes to the finals, but he can't play. So Yugi automatically wins, and how that would have changed the dynamic of the show. Because like you said, Joey would still have the card. And how would the show pan out after that? It wouldn't even went to the Big Five because it wouldn't even been to the finals.
And they could have had their duel in the streets.
Yeah, it would have been very, very interesting. Very interesting turn. What would you guys consider? Would you guys ever consider doing story videos? The moments in some of the videos where you talk about John and the fake seal of Horicalco is some of the funniest shit I've ever watched. It's funny how we tell real stories about our past, and we only give them a glimpse into it, and they yo, that shit's interesting. Why?
The only problem is that we have people like Kenneth and John that click these videos every so often. I'm like, hey,
telling my shit. Don't be telling my truth. Trust me, if I told your truth, you're going to jail. You niggas would be in prison if I told some of the truths of what was going on in the real underground. You know what Courtney was up to? Never mind.
I mean, I was a saint. You
running away from Home Depot is one of the funniest shit. Did you get on the bus? Where did you go? The 41 was nowhere near where Home Depot was.
I think I took the Q7 to the 41.
Did you wait at the bus stop? It's I'm pretty sure the bus just wasn't there.
I didn't want to look back.
Because the bus wasn't there.
I was just so scared for Kenneth.
All right. What is the main goal for both of you within the community, having reviewed the channel? I don't have a goal. I just making these videos.
Yeah, just same here. I want my third.
We didn't think we'd get this far.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, so everything from here on is just extra.
Gravy.
Yeah, exactly. Question 2. What are your thoughts on the recent trend of amongst YouTubers where some... Wait.
Somebody once told me.
What are your recent thoughts? What are your thoughts on the recent trend amongst quote-unquote YouTubers where some of them are vlogging their experience of traveling to events and building their competitive decks? That's cool. I mean, we did that too when we were going to sneak previews. We filmed us going there, us coming back and shit like that. We did that. And nobody's stealing from one another. That's just content. Changing it up, giving a different viewing experience for the audience. Nothing bad with that. I mean, if they to me, one of my favorite quote unquote vlogging channels is Trainer Tips. He does Pokemon Go videos. I barely play Pokemon Go, but I watch his channel almost. I probably watch it 3 times out of the week because of when he travels and shit like that. Those visuals and things like that. That's a different aspect of just vlogging and videography. That is it's eye candy for me.
Okay.
I like shit like that. So maybe if that was implemented in some of these vlogs, I would love to see that. That would be pretty cool. And just somebody like Team APS per se, since they travel in a pack or group, I'm sure they have funny bro stories on the road and shit like that. So just seeing moments like that or just them regaling the tales of that would be cool. Has there ever been a point where either of you seriously considered collaborations with other content creators in the past year or so?
We've done it.
In the past year or so.
No, it's just you know what it is? I just feel Underground's in a very delicate spot, and I just kind of want to I feel like
this year was more focused on us really getting back on track.
Yeah.
With how we film and getting in our group. I would love to collaborate with YouTubers. But to me, the way I want to collaborate is more in person and creatively, bouncing ideas off one another.
I don't know how I would do it because it's
because one black person. I get nervous if it's more.
You know what's funny? I'll never forget. I remember I watched one of the older videos where it was you, me, and Michael in it. You're just it's now we got 2 gays and we got 2 faggots now. Now we and the niggas. And then Michael was we need another nigga. That shit was fucking funny. I love that. We need another nigga. Because it's you could tell that he was a little uncomfortable and not what to say that.
But he knew what to say. This is the joke. I didn't want to be the one to say it, but none of you stupid heads thought of it. What is your personal worst and best formats of all time? Worst format was Baby Dragons.
My worst format was the Insecta format.
Yeah. Best format.
I hated that format.
What's a format we really enjoyed? Who plays Yu-Gi-Oh to enjoy it? To be honest with you. Who plays this shit to like, yo, this... To me, it's weird because to be like, yo, this was my favorite format because I don't have a personal favorite format because to me, I'll always be comparing a format to that format.
I think my favorite format was when Go You Honestly got banned and Pod Duality came out. Because I felt like everyone overhyped that shit and everyone was like, oh my god, Pod Duality! It's like, so you found a motherfucking gold mine! And I was like, everyone was like thinking that card was gonna escalate every deck to like another level. I felt like very much like if you had that, it was like the new... like Mirror Force, if you had Pod Duality, you were considered a good player, like a good player that had their shit together. But if you didn't, you were a scrub.
Yeah. What genre of music can you both not stand? I can't stand country music.
I don't like country either, so there you go.
Who listens to that shit? Wants to know our ages. We are in our mid-20s still.
No, not mid-20s.
We're still mid. We're still mid.
Late 20s.
Mid. Next
28
next
is
year.
late.
Exactly, but if you're early 28, you're still mid.
We're not.
What's 27?
Late.
27 is late.
I consider 26.
So what's mid? What's mid to you?
23 to 26.
What?
Yeah, that's mid.
Nah, 23 is early. You're basically 19.
Well, old Evan just realized.
No, I'm hip with the kids. You guys see anyone? I guess like in relationship wise, you come on.
I'm married.
Ain't no ring on this finger.
Married woman.
Married woman. Guys, I'm probably gonna be single forever. If you want to know why, you should listen to my podcast because I talk about shit like that all the time. You ever want to get married? No. No, actually, no. For me. I'm more of a civil union kind of guy. More of a civil union kind of guy. Going to any events. I think more going into next year, you might see us pop up at some sneak previews. That's like the peak of events planning for me next year.
I can see that.
Can you guys rank the Yu-Gi-Oh protagonists from best to worst? That's a video idea. Top 10 protagonists. Okay. Or just good characters.
Yeah, we could definitely do that.
Are you guys still a fan of Kisame? Are you still a fan of Donald Trump, or have you seen?
Oh my god, I never was. I'm not political. I don't care. I didn't care if Hillary won or Donald Trump won.
Hillary's not running.
No, but back then.
Back then.
When have I said anything about Trump since then?
Since then? Off camera, you said it all the time. He was like, yeah, you know what,
can I just be racist but not support him?
No! That's not how the internet works. You just boxed into that now.
So can I be racist but still
the worst part is you're not racist, you're just ignorant.
Ain't that racism?
No.
Prejudice?
No, because you don't hate these other people. You just say things without knowing the effects of the words you say. That's ignorance. It's not hate. I don't hate black people. I just don't know I just
what a funny word.
I just don't understand saying nigga hurt your feelings, nigga. That's you. What? What's so mad at? You be a pussy now, nigga?
That's funny.
Yeah, it'd be just like the white guy that got beat up walking out of Popeyes. Kisame, what is your favorite collection that you own? And
that's the stupidest question I've heard.
To both of you, what is your most hated thing about each other? Oh, I can make another video about that. That's another top 10. I could do another top 10 of what I hated about you. Or maybe another top 5. Because I think I might repeat some of the same. But how annoying you are, that's definitely, that's top. That's top. Top 3 in the top
I think
3.
my most, hated thing about you is if you were a little, I guess, a little bit more, friendly. I kind of wish that you were, a little bit more, let's say if you saw, let's just say I post something on Facebook or Instagram. I mean, sometimes you rarely like an Instagram post I put, but it's you never like anything. You could be like, have you been? Or, you going to do it right now?
No, I'm not going to like it. I'm just letting you talk. I got a text message.
Oh. But it's I feel like that's how you are. I feel like,
Hold on, just keep talking.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm like what? I'm like what? What?
You know, the comments have like, asshole.
No. No.
But you know, like everything.
No, I'm definitely not gonna like everything.
I don't know what you do. You're definitely doing something. It's just like, for me, it's like, you're just very like, you're very quiet and you're very to yourself. The only good thing about us is,
Who the fuck is liking that?
it's hot. It's hot.
Who uploads this to the internet?
It's hot.
Now talk.
You gotta. So.
Now talk. Come on, do you think? I want people to just know this is with the voice. He uploaded this to the internet.
So?
Feeling cute. Might delete later.
That's it.
What am I supposed? Like honestly,
It's supposed to just check up on me.
No.
I have a lot going on,
Honestly,
dude.
So is everybody else in the
Yes, that's why it's good to talk about these things.
Check on your strong friend. You're not my strong friend.
Look at these arms. Strong.
Beating niggas left and right. Civil rights.
John's lucky I wasn't there again. I'm grateful I walked away. Step in, knock them both back.
I don't know how to be serious sometimes because, like I said, we know each other way too personally.
Yes.
So I can never comment on anything you post online because it's out of context. Somebody seeing that would be like, "What the fuck? What the fuck is going on here?" Like when I saw that picture at 3 a.m. when you uploaded that. I
always feel like
choice words I would have said under that.
But I feel like every time you see things, it's like you're like this nigga, this nigga. I feel like what would
I'm judging you?
What would you have said?
I would have said something really funny to me.
You could just say it to me.
Yeah, I would in person, but not on the internet. All right, thoughts on Kisame versus Spidey Dragon Ball theme? What? The Dragon Ball meme. Oh, I think he made like a meme of us before. I didn't show it to you. Any archetypes you're looking forward to playing? Somebody said, for me, it's that new Dark Magician and Red Eye's Fusion Monster. That artwork is sick. That's what he said.
Diarrhea dump. Diarrhea dump. Just like that.
It's my channel. Like, just like it from your own channel.
I'm not finding that shit later.
Is it lame as fuck to always have the deck on you at all times? No, I keep shit in my card. Keep that thing on me. Everybody wanna talk some shit. Send a nigga to the shadow realm. Quick. Real fucking quick.
Spot my heart.
Exactly. Favorite combo deck?
I really like DDDs. That's a really heavy combo deck.
Yes. Any movies or shows you looking forward to watching?
I kind of feel like I just watched Drag Race, and that's kind of the only show I've been watching. I've been watching Big Mouth. I found that really funny.
Okay. You ever watch F is for Family?
No.
I turn it on when I go to sleep. They catch me some, like in moments I'm about to fall asleep, they say something that makes me laugh sometimes. Somebody was like they were like, it was like late at night, and I think like the father was talking to the mother, and like all the lights was off, and it was like zoom, like the camera was like fading out, and I think like the dad and mom like had an argument. They like kind of like a heart to heart moment. He's like, you know what, baby, you know you all right, this and that. And then one of the kids, like the teenager, was like, oh my god, will you guys like please be quiet? I'm trying to sleep. And his father was like, well then close your mouth and shut the fuck up. That was the funniest shit I heard in a super long time. And the way he said it, just close your mouth and shut the fuck up. That'll make everything real quiet. F Family's funny. Movies coming out?
Nah, there's no movie that I was interested in.
Yeah, nothing I'm looking forward to right now in the moment. Avengers.
I'm so cold.
How many Yu-Gi-Oh video games have you guys played? I played a lot back in the day.
Yeah, I played a lot
back in the
too.
day, like I almost played like every world
I stopped once
championship.
5Ds came out.
I think I played
And
every
I don't
world.
think I bought any.
Every world championship that came out, I played all of them all the way up until 2008. That was the last one that I bought. And I even played like Duels of the Rose. All of us just for like the GameCube. Those were super
I think the
dope.
last thing I bought was the one that came out with Dimensional Prison, because I was like, hey, I get a game and I get Dimensional Prison.
Yeah.
That was the last one I think I bought.
That was one of the world championships one. We have more questions.
All right.
The fuck? This is coming out the gate. You guys eat ass?
Didn't we answer this before?
Jesus Christ.
I think we had.
On a more serious note, isn't Yu-Gi-Oh getting more stale? How do we freshen it up? By releasing 6 cents. What is your favorite deck to play right now? Heroes.
Constellars.
What kind of video games do you guys like? I don't play video games anymore. What about you?
I mean, I just bought the Switch to get ready for Sword and Shield.
I'm still debating on if I want to do that. What older decks you guys think should get legacy support?
Constellars.
How many decks do you guys have in total?
Constellars.
If you guys were in all-encompassing Yu-Gi-Oh anime, what would your decks be?
Constellars.
Counting Guardian. If you could choose one deck to play for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Constellars.
Why are all these questions like this? Are you guys going to start back up doing those online duels against each other?
Constellars.
We will, eventually. You know, I just think it's funny because those videos have a lot of views. Like, those ones have like 100,000 views of us dueling each other, like those end of the format battles. Mm-hmm. So I would think maybe we would bring that back in some way, shape, or form. I just thought we'd change it up. We'll figure out ways to do it. What was your favorite year to play Yu-Gi-Oh?
2008, 2009. Anywhere between 2007 to 2009.
Funniest thing you've said on this channel. Cancel that hamster.
That was your favorite thing that I've ever said?
That's the funniest thing I said that. Favorite thing? No, the funniest thing you think you've ever said.
Oh God, the tokens. We've been attacked by Draco Sack tokens.
You guys buying the new Pokemon game?
I just answered that. Don't repeat.
I might. I don't know. Are you two a couple? Nope. No. No. It takes two to tango. No. I would never date somebody like you. I like women. I like bitches.
Then you bitch about bitches.
Exactly. I like toxic women that internally fuel me to have the hatred for women that I perpetuate but continue to date. I am my own worst enemy. Favorite monster and why? Come on, guys.
Constella playing.
And Kelsey Guardian. Doing another end of the format? Yes, we did do that. Thoughts on the new E-Heroes coming out? Sunrise and Liquid Man.
I hate them both.
Really?
Don't get me wrong. They're both great. They're both great. They're both great cards. But I'm so fucking sick of hero support. I feel like they're like, let's make sure that they could do everything. And I'm like, I'm fucking tired of it.
Like stop it.
Like, when are you fucking happy?
Support something else. Would you guys play a Blue Eyes deck or Dark Magician deck? And what do you think is better? I think Dark Magician is better.
I would rather play Blue Eyes currently because I feel like they run Dark Magician with Dragoon of Red Eyes. Really? I feel like once they made that, I felt like they kind of spit. Like, because it's like when you play that against your opponent, I feel like you're a dick.
Okay. Will Kisame vote for Trump like he did in 2016?
I didn't fucking vote. Oh my God, no.
I don't even think you're registered.
No, I'm not.
Here's my question: if the both of you were in a tag duel, what two opponents would you do? Remember when we did Double Blaze Cannon? I think that would be to answer your question. We would do a deck that, like a Fusion Master deck again, and then go up against whoever.
Hey, I ain't throwing no fucking Celtic Guardian in my Constellar deck. Nigga can get a job.
In what world could 6 cents come off the ban list? Well, Planet Earth.
Under my dead body.
Planet Earth.
Oh, hopefully I'm dead.
You'll make another phone call. What do you guys think about the new Shaddoll Structure deck?
I was really nervous, and then I was really relieved.
Any thoughts on the new time rules for tournament play? The game ends by phases now. If you don't get a full turn before time is up, it leads to toxic, stall, and burnout on call, strategic, etc.
I guess that's nice.
I thought it was nice. It does change things up and how placements and all that. Spidey, do you own any cards? Any expensive ones? No.
You're like,
probably.
You're like, hold on. Let me grab my.
Yeah. Ooh. I mean, I got a nice little Shein sitting around. I think it's first edition, mint,
in box,
never removed. This will be shot down fast, but will the Underground series ever come back? Because honestly, I liked it. Destiny. Play any sports back in the day?
Karate.
Fuck bitches and I fuck money and get bitches.
Yeah, black belts.
No, I played in some sports. It's fairly nothing like competitive super. Will you ever do 6 Path to Pain challenge again?
Yeah, I'll say yeah.
How strict were your parents? Your parents were very free with you.
Yeah.
They let you do whatever you wanted.
The beauty of like having parents that don't give a shit about you.
Yeah. My parents were... I kind of did what I wanted. I had the freedom to do whatever I wanted. But like, I would face like... No. But like, if I did bad shit, my parents would be like, come on. Gave you all this freedom. Why you fucking up? It'd be like a lot of disappointment. Like, I would have to hear about it.
When's the last time you talked to your dad?
Father's Day.
That just passed?
Yeah. Called him. I don't have anything against my father.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, I don't. As you get older, you just understand better. You just have a better understanding of people's positions and why they do what they do. You're like, oh, well, I can give
what's he been up to?
I don't know. It's a very quick phone call. And he was tired. If you were to get a... What? If you were to get a gun, what would it be? I don't have an answer for that question. Do you?
Man.
If you guys
were... gun where you gotta match one.
If you guys were in the anime, what man... Oh, yeah. Who would you do? What? Oh, if you could duel a main character, who would you duel?
A main character?
Yeah, if you could duel a main character, who would you want to do? I would want to do a Yusei.
I don't know. Probably Jaden.
Oh, and what are cards you guys thought were trash but have seen play long after release? Effect Valor. Thought was trash. We've seen a lot of play. Not meta play, but there's certain decks I don't understand why people play them. Like, for one of the Fluffles, something I don't understand. Despots. They're like decks that are annoying to me are decks that I don't understand why people play them.
I liked it.
If anything, I thought a lot more decks were going to be good that ended up being trash more than decks that I thought were going to do nothing and ended up being good. Like, to me, in all honesty, because of my ignorance and I didn't read them, I didn't think Thunder Dragons were going to be anything. Because I didn't read them. I just heard Thunder Dragon.
It's like when I first read Thunder Dragons, I was like, they're going to be checked in everything, and every deck's going to be spam fucking this. And then I was like, because I thought it was going to be like one of those things where it was like that small little engine, like how Predator plants like have, that would be thrown into a lot of decks, and they'd be like, no, I do my own Link shit, and then, when I, right before I return, here's, Thunder Dragon. Now you can't do anything.
Hey Spidey, how's the wife and kids? Non-existent.
Such a sad life.
What is sad about that? Would you kill yourself if you were like lived alone?
No.
So then what the fuck is the problem with just being alone and single?
It's just...
I hate people.
It's just like, yeah, but the thing is like, for me, it's like, I'd want it.
How do you want something? Like, I think of all the nuances that go into shit. So, like, dealing with another person and their own bullshit. That's so annoying.
But that's life.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
That's what love is. When you love someone, you deal with their bullshit.
No, it's not.
It's all about compromising.
No, it's not. That doesn't sound like love. That sounds like fear of being alone.
No, it's just,
No, it's just...
Well, because it's like this. Like, a good example. It's like, you as a friend... I care about you a lot, and you have many things that I like in a person, but you do have things that I'm not crazy about, but I care more about you as a friend and the good qualities about you that outweigh the bad.
And
that's kind of like how it is for a relationship.
This is going to sound so mean, and I don't mean it how it sounds. I wish there was a better way to... There probably is a better way to word it, and I just can't word it. If I never talk to you again, like, after today, like, if I never got to talk to you ever again, I would be okay.
We're all like that. A lot of people are like that.
But I feel that way about everybody. There's never been a person like, yo, I just need to be around them again. I don't have that in me.
Because the thing is that I just don't get about you is, let's just say, because this is more often... off-camera kind of thing. But I'll say this, it's just like, the thing I don't get is like, what do you want in a life? Like what end game do you want?
What do you mean end game?
I feel like
I'm doing it.
I feel like you should like strive for something.
I am. I'm doing it now.
Which is?
Everything I'm doing. I have the channel, I'm doing stand-up comedy.
Just said if I was
doing
gone.
It on bigger levels. What do you want?
Like what's like...
Can't find another white whippersnapper?
I'm a diamond in the rough. I'm definitely.
Sure.
I'm something.
Sure. You're something, all right. Sure.
Yeah, I am something.
Yeah. Take that home with you too. Which ban card do you think should stay banned indefinitely? No card should stay banned forever. No card should stay banned forever. That just doesn't make sense. I understand certain cards are toxic, but like just change it. If it's that bad, change it. Errata it. What are your thoughts on cubics? I have no thoughts on cubics.
I don't mind them. I could actually see myself playing them, but it's just like the time and place never happened.
Why did you make Six Path of Pain video number 56 unavailable?
It is?
It must be. It must be blocked in the country probably for some music you used. I don't think that was something you did. It was probably just...
It's a weird thing to ask.
Will you do a shameless plug? We shameless plug my podcast every fucking video and none of you listen. And none of you care about my thoughts on pop culture and relationships. I feel like I have a lot
Because they agree with me. It's like
we'll have a whole other video if we get into that.
Because it's like who gives a shit? It's like hey, I'm gonna be alone and I don't give a fuck. So who wants to hear my sad life story?
I never tell my life story.
No, I know.
I'm just giving advice on pop culture and relationships for people who might be struggling with that. Give them a little bit of insight. Give them another perspective, something to think about. I like to invoke thought. That's what I do with everything. With this channel, with my stand-up, with my podcast, with everything that I do. I just want people to think and make better decisions for their own happiness.
Okay.
I would never tell somebody you need a relationship to be happy.
Oh, I definitely agree with
yeah.
that.
It's like if you
don't need a relationship. I mean, I how can I view it? It's like this. I was perfectly fine being single.
Yes, you were.
Like I
don't think there's anything wrong with your relationship and you being in one.
But the thing is that I feel like there are a lot of qualities of a relationship that I feel like I like always going to sleep knowing there's someone there. I mean, it's just like the knowledge of just the companionship, just like you're just not alone.
That is so fucking like weird to me.
Yeah, because you're an Aquarius.
No, it's not.
Yes.
No, it's not. I'm definitely, because that's all right. I've obviously slept with women, and I've been in relationships with women who I've slept with every day. Yeah, when the relationship was over, I missed that. It made it hard to fall asleep in the same bed with that person not being there anymore. Mm-hmm. That's something you want to hear from me? Yeah, of course. But that's normal. That's for everybody. That's not a foreign feeling. But you get over that. And then you start to realize, oh shit, the other side of the bed. Oh, I can lay here now.
I don't know. It's just like it's like a safe feeling. It's like a safe.
What's safe about? I've never felt safe. The thing is that the absence of it I miss, but when it was happening, I was never
like if I have my phone on me, like Michael has been texting me. It's like I miss you.
It's been 2 or 3 days.
You see, for me, it's like I'm very independent. Like I'm like, listen, I'm like I gotta do what I gotta do. I don't care. But I mean, when I get there, I get there.
That's how I am.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm here for a month straight, I'm gonna be like, I miss you.
Well, yeah, who wouldn't?
I mean, if you want me to say that I am a little needy.
No, but it's a difference between being away from somebody for 2 days. I miss you so much. I've definitely I've spent over a whole weekend or a whole week with a woman, and as soon as I drop her off, as soon as I pull off and it reached the very first light, I see in my phone, I miss you already. What the fuck is that?
I'll say this, and this is something that I feel like I'm just gonna, because you don't really get this.
Enlighten me.
You see, for me, it's like,
and you guys get premium content, a peek inside behind the Yu-Gi-Oh.
See, you're a man, and you see
you are too.
Yeah, and you see, you fuck this one or you fuck that one.
I share an experience. I'm not just fucking them.
All right, whatever. But let's just say you're sharing this experience as someone that has gotten fucked before.
You didn't share an experience?
No.
No, he fucked me, bro. He fucked me hard.
No, it
hurt.
It's just, you know what it is for me? It's like, I feel like the act of getting fucked, I feel like leaves you in a little bit of a vulnerable like zone that you don't feel if you're topping or if you're the one that's fucking.
Okay, so you're trying to say that
So
from the
that-
perspective of a woman who might have been with me is what?
I'm just saying that, you know,
Vulnerable.
yeah, so it's like, because, you know, they gave themselves. Because I feel like for women, it's a little bit more of like a bigger deal to them to have that.
I hate that mentality. I hate
But you
that.
see, you can't
I
say
hate
that
that.
because you
Yes, I can.
because you never felt like that.
No,
you
because
never
it's so
had that
stupid.
feeling.
It's so stupid because at the end of the day, women are the ultimate deciders of who gets to have sex with them. So what's so vulnerable? You're literally choosing every single thing about it, and just to lay back and let some nigga just thrust on top of you, you're not doing anything. It's way more pressure for a man to go into, oh my gosh, she picked me, oh, I hope I'm so good enough, and then you get in there, hope she likes my body, and then, oh, I hope what I'm doing is good, she's not really responding, I don't want to ask, because if I ask, that means I already got my answer, I don't know what's happening. It's like, what if I come too fast? Like, there's so much more that men have to worry about. And sex is more, even though men are guaranteed to have a climax at the end.
Because the one thing that I view, especially when it comes to the side of the woman, is like, let's just say the woman is like, she likes you, you like her, and it's just like an
They
average
don't like you. They never like you. They like what you do for them. They like the attention you give them. They like that you fulfill all their insecurities. They don't like you. Like, oh man, he's really into Roblox. I love that. He's so charming. Like, everything they like about you is serving to them. He's so kind to his mother. They hate that. God forbid you're nice to your family. You need to be nice to me. It's like,
Why don't you pump me first?
Exactly. He's so dedicated to his passion. He's so passionate about something that they will flip that and make that about them. It's always been like that. You work so much. You're so busy. I feel like I'm not important to you.
Listen. That is 100% true with you because you have no time for a fucking relationship, and I don't think you ever will. So when you're like, yeah, I can give you 4 hours on this Saturday. If I heard that,
I can fill you in.
if I heard that in a
Pencil
relationship,
you in.
I'm like, if I heard that in a relationship, I'd be like, well, if you can't make time for me, fuck you.
Then fuck you. Because like, how do you give that type of, like, what in the world? Like,
Because you know what it is?
There's not nothing on earth that you could do with another person in 24 hours that you need to be together that whole 24 hours. Like, you get together.
You just like someone for who they are.
No, you don't.
I'm like that with Michael.
That's because you're all men.
Maybe you should go gay, buddy. Maybe you'll have a good time.
No, I don't like niggas. I don't like niggas like that. No,
You don't like bitches either, so...
Exactly. So...
Are you really losing it?
Think that we've learned that I have become asexual at this point. I am a misogynistic man. This has been fun. There were questions on our Discord, but I'm not going to read them because I don't think it was that many. Let's go there just to... because we're almost done. Oh, it definitely wasn't that many. It was like 5. If you guys could pick a deck for Konami to release more support for it, no. If the hamster played Yu-Gi-Oh, what deck would it play?
If it was like, imagine he played Nibbles. He'd probably play something busted.
He would play Nibbles.
He played Dangers.
What deck do you think should be meta relevant? Be honest with you, I honestly thought that new wave of Archfiend. No, I honestly
thought the new zombie support was gonna take off a little bit more than it did.
No, honestly, with all that legacy support for like Red Eyes, Dark Magician, and Blue Eyes, I thought at some point those decks would be tier 1. I feel like they get all the support.
Well, Blue Eyes topped back in the day.
Yeah, but I'm talking about now. Like, it's been 5 years since that shit. What are your thoughts on combo spam decks after the release of more cards like Thanos, Dragon,
I mean, I like combo-based decks. I have said this in past videos.
No, but he's talking about now with cards that can counter it, like Nibiru and things like that.
So what can you do? It's like,
do you think that brings more balance? So now combo decks aren't as feared now?
No, because when someone had been given options and engines and said, "Here, I don't want to go too crazy," I'm like, for real.
It might be that now. Who knows?
Yeah, right. And that's it.
That is it.
All right, so hope you guys will enjoy that Q&A where I don't know what the fuck we did towards the end.
We answered a lot of questions and we got really, really personal and we displayed it without telling up. I think that the way we just...
Fuck
The way we discussed it was the right way to do it because we didn't really get to tell our personal story. We really were just talking about topics in general and our personal opinions on those type of topics.
All right.
So, are you okay with me being, who I am? Not who I am, how I am.
No, I'm perfectly fine with it, and I understand that. The moral is that you're happy. You're happy being alone, and you're happy with what you...
I'm way more content being alone.
So that's the moral. If you're happy like that...
Do you think I have high expectations of what I think a relationship should be? Or unrealistic expectations of what a relationship should be?
Well, what are your,
my expectations? I'm just talking about from what you've gauged of how I view relationships is what do you think is supposed to happen, Evan? Do you think that what I think is going?
I feel like
I think it's fine. What I think is fine in a relationship.
I've said this to you before. I personally think you're just not a relationship person. I just think that you will never have a relationship, and if you
I can't wait to be in love.
No, I don't.
I can't wait.
Because then it's just another year of you being fucking miserable because shit goes south and everything goes wrong and this one did this.
I wasn't sad after my last relationship ended.
No, but it's like a car
I wasn't
crash.
depressed. I was sad that it ended, but I wasn't depressed. No, my last relationship wasn't a car crash. It was bad, and now I can look back on it and I can be like, damn, I was probably 60% responsible for why this shit ended. But still, I'm not depressed and I'll never love again. I fuck bitches.
The only thing I don't like about it is you have a habit where every relationship you push onto in the future, you carry this all this damage. And it's you go into it all fucked up. And it's I think the worst thing about you is I feel like you never let your guard down. You throw a little fake side of you at it's you go into a relationship and go activate substitute. And then it's you throw a dummy version out there let's see what you do with this first. And then, but you see, I feel a lot of people seeing what you put off in the beginning, they're well, I'm getting all these mixed signals from him and he's not really being that forward, and he's not really being wanting me, so maybe he doesn't want me. So then they look at somebody else and they're yes, and then you're so I found you out, you snake of the grass, you hoe. And just all it. And that's what I think is wrong, because it's I feel you don't put your whole self out there first, and because they're well, if I feel like you get what you receive, because it's you don't put yourself out there completely, and then when they don't do it for you, I feel you're I knew it. It's just maybe you're the one that's you do unto others that you want done to you.
No.
That's all I'll say about that.
People take advantage of people.
Yeah.
It's very easy to take advantage.
Listen, nigga, you've been dealing with that shit for many fucking years, so you should be you're the fucking poster child. I'm done.
Who wants to put all this shit out there? Do you guys do that? Nobody puts it all on the table in the beginning. That's how you get taken advantage of. That's how you get scammed.
I'm not saying it like that, but you come off hey, I'm trying to sell this car. You don't need to see my paperwork. You don't need to see anything. Just look at the car, and that's what you're getting. Just you don't want to know everything about you. Nope.
You get it over time.
Some people just want to know what you're about.
No, they want...
You know what it is with me?
They want to know without asking.
What I'm in a relationship is I don't want the rug to be snatched up underneath me. Don't pull any mid shit later. You see, for me, I like to literally sit down. I want to know about you.
So how early do you discuss traumas?
Traumas?
Yeah. When you meet somebody. Because I'm day one.
Day one trauma?
I'm day one asking.
I'm not day one trauma.
Once we establish interest in one another, I want to know all that crazy stuff that makes you tick.
And you better leave. You got 20 minutes.
Okay. All right. Shut the door. We're almost done.
Oh, we definitely got time. But guys, that's the end of this video. We'll see you guys later. And how early do you discuss trauma? Shit like this is what I talk about on my podcast. Check that out. So, till then, see you guys the next time we film. Ooh, are we going to do a what if?
I haven't. What?
You got 5 minutes for a what if?
No.
You don't got 5 minutes for a what if?